Hello everybody and welcome to Theory Pop, taking a refreshing look at the movies, games and TV shows you love. Today's subject is Bendy and the Ink Machine, and we're taking a quick look at the recently published teaser image for Chapter 3. I think this teaser image is giving us a major hint to a new game mechanic that will be appearing in Chapter 3. The immediately used Chapter 2 to introduce us to the Searchers and integrated a combat system into the game which had been absent from Chapter 1, so it stands to reason that we could see new features introduced in each chapter. To the right side of the image, there is what appears to be a vent opening or air filtration system mounted to the wall. This could have been installed by Joey Drew because of the health hazards posed by ink fumes, to ensure clean air is circulated to the deeper parts of the studio and keep his staff happy. Remember, we've already heard on some of the tapes left behind by Wally Franks and Sammy Lawrence that they weren't too happy with the installation of the ink machine and with just how much ink was leaking around the place.
And I certainly don't see why we need this machine. It's noisy, it's messy, and who needs that much ink anyway?
So first, Joey installs this ink machine over our heads. Then it begins to leak. 3 times last month we couldn't even get out of our department because the ink had flooded the stairwell.
We also know that rather than trying to fix the root of the problem, the leaks in the ink machine itself, Joey took an alternative approach. We know that when an ink leak blocked the exit stairwell, Joey didn't fix the leak, but instead installed a pump to clear the ink. This would fit with what we see in this teaser image. There are a couple of ink puddles on the floor of this hallway, implying more leaks in the ink machine's pipe system. Instead of fixing this, and to keep his staff from complaining too much, Joey had this air filtration system installed to ventilate the area and reduce the ink fumes. What's really interesting with this vent is that the cover appears to be falling off. Now, at first glance, it appears the cover may be hanging from a single screw in the bottom left corner of the mounting. But that isn't the case. We can clearly see the bolts that would hold this cover in place protruding from the vent, and the cover is not connected to any of these. In fact, it looks more like this vent cover is in the process of falling off when this screenshot was taken. But why is it falling now? Let's jump back to the end of Chapter 2 for a moment. When Sammy Lawrence is calling upon Bendy in his attempt to sacrifice you to the Ink Demon, he says he can hear Bendy above you.
Shh. Quiet. Listen. I can hear him crawling above, crawling.
This is accompanied by what sounds like thumping metallic sounds. This is Bendy crawling through the ventilation system in the ceiling. We know Bendy is capable of walking and running, so why would he be crawling? It's because he's in a confined space. So this entrance to the ventilation system, with the cover in mid-fall, is an entry point for Bendy. I think these will act as either an area that we will need to creep past to avoid attracting Bendy's attention, or will be a potential spawn point for Bendy to introduce a chase and escape sequence. Bendy will knock the cover off as Henry walks past, introducing a nice little jump scare and terrifying run for your life segment to the chapter. Another point to note in the image is the Bendy plushie sitting on top of the barrel, directly opposite the Bendy cutout. Now, I've never actually noticed this, but I went back and checked the other plushies in Chapter 2 and found the same thing. One of Bendy's eyes is the wrong way round. And here we have Bendy's motivation in the entire game. He's unhappy his likeness has been recreated wrong on his merchandise. Hey Bendy, come in here, I got something to show you. Oh boy, what is it, Joey? Here kid, it's a plushie toy of you. The kids will love it. Wowee, that looks great, Joey. But this prototype got my eyes wrong. Prototype? Kid, these are on their way to stores all across the country. What? You approve this? Calm down, kid. We're gonna be rich. You sellout.
I'll swallow your soul.
Well, that's how I think it all went down anyway. Let this be a lesson to you kids. Always get approval on your designs before mass-producing licensed merch. These are just a couple of things that I think this teaser image is hinting at us that could appear in Chapter 3. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to click subscribe and tap that bell button to stay up to date with the latest theories. This has been Theory Pop, thanks for watching.